Fortschritt. Sie setzen 2 Blattfach.
Are they treating you all right? Yes, they are treating me all right. We still have some friends.
I thought I was going to have to buy this movie. It's a Prime, Amazon Prime video. So I'm watching it for free! How cool was that? You just don't think these places could keep on going after stuff like that, right? Keep on going. Yeah, I finished the playlist. And yeah, I picked out the ones I'm going to keep as genuine reference material. Yeah, once you watch these things, it's there now. Yeah. So I have a new playlist, slightly shorter than the original. And I was right, one of the last ones was just being the most important. So. Yeah, okay, whatever. That was yesterday. Today I saw a kind of a symposium thing, which I'm going to, it also is going to be included. I didn't think it was going to be, yeah, but that's going to be my Nazi science today comment. Yeah, I guess the wrap up kind of thing. Yeah. Along with the coffee and gingerbread, huh? Oh, you know. So, I've also been doing the social media manager thing. I've oh, the grab. The grab is, I don't think it's they who define themselves as far right, but I don't know, as I was reading about it, yeah, someone described them as such, and I'd have to say they're pretty accurate. Because the stuff they highlight seems to be like far right issues, so yeah. That really wouldn't work out for me too well. So the platforms I've chosen, VK. Oh, okay, VK. I don't get it with VK because at first you can't do something and then you can. So I don't know what's going. Well, they're being cautious, yeah. So, which is good, but rather inconvenient too. So, like I started a community thing. VK is the Russian version of Facebook. Okay. I started a community thing, but I wasn't able to upload any videos. I couldn't even select it from the videos I had uploaded like the day before onto my own page thing. I haven't created a web page for it yet. As a matter of fact, the only website I'm using now is my Amazon authors page. I gotta be some business smart about this, because this is, if you make any decision that's not rooted in business nowadays, you're gonna be roadkill, because this is really cutthroat, dog eat dog stuff now. Well, I tell you. So the only link I'm going to put up there, I lied, because I've already put up, well, that doesn't, but I am going to include a link that, getting around censorship kind of thing. Yeah, it's another Google site page kind of thing. Yeah, and I put these platforms on: VK, Telegram, Odyssey, Rumble, and TikTok. Now for TikTok and Telegram, I've got to convert my videos to MP4s. That's the only format they'll take. Odyssey suggests that you use MP4, but it doesn't insist on it. So although you'll see the thing, we recommend using it. If you try to, it'll take it, kind of thing. So same thing with VK, it just takes the thing. Odyssey, it'll say something, but it'll take it anyway. And Rumble, I'm already used to that. Rumble's the only one that you can't change the thumbnail. If you want to change the thumbnail, you got to delete the video and upload it again with whatever thumbnail you want. I mean, your first choice is the choice you're stuck with. That's it. You can't go. You can go back and edit the title, the description, even the tags, but you cannot change the thumbnail. No. So, if you want a different thumbnail, you actually have to delete it, upload the video again, and then upload the thumbnail you actually want. And that's it. Yeah, that's so far, that's the only site I've come across that you have to do that. Everyone else lets you change your thumbnail. And yeah. I mean, I'm still using YouTube. I don't know for how long though. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really haven't decided much about YouTube. I mean, they got, fancy little features and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. As far as making anything out of it, you'll make money for them, but that's about that's about it. So. And besides a freelancer bothering learning about it because other people still want it, because if you're any kind of social media manager, you will talk them away from YouTube because it's nothing to do with It ain't gonna do them a damn good, but a good. Excuse my French. So, yeah. Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Same thing. I mean, unless you're pushing for the official narrative, there's no point. There's no point. Yeah. So at this point in time, I'm learning how to block. So far, I've only gotten one. Oh, I've taken off the photos. I've taken off the. I've changed the author thing from Adrian Harris to A.L. Harris, and taken my photos off because we got too many weird people out there. So, yeah. And I've already gotten one. How are you? Or whatever the thing is, or kind of thing. So, I haven't responded, but I found out how to block people, and I've reset the community settings because, let's see. I wrote it down. Come on. Oh, here. This is for VK. Right? By default, it's set to. Did I mention their translations are sometimes not very good? Are they? Because obviously on one of their things that's English primarily, not necessarily postings, but at least just the way the page is set up, it's all in English. So, and when you go to your community, you can select My Communities, and then you can say Managed Communities, and you click on that one, and then you click on the link itself, the name of whatever, and after you do all that, you'll get a menu, right hand side, the top option being Manage. Hold on, where is that? Okay. First you hit My Communities, then you're going to hit Manage, because then you're going to see all the communities, your community and whatever ones you joined or whatever. Then you can hit Managed Communities, that's whatever yours is. Then you click on the link itself. And then on the right hand side, you're going to see the top option is going to say Manage. And that's the one that lets you do everything. So you hit Manage, and you scroll down until you get to, I don't know, you scroll down to something. Suggested posts, which is not actually suggested posts. It should be allowed posts, not suggested posts. See, it's kind of confusing, but once you realize that their English isn't so good, you kind of, let your mind expand and try to guess what the heck they're talking about, kind of thing. So once you realize their English isn't so good, you know that it doesn't actually mean suggested post. It means allowed posts. By default, the from all users is already selected. I changed that and changed it to only from followers. And then you hit you scroll down a little bit again. If you do this and you leave the page, that's not going to be saved. So you got to scroll down until you see the save button, and then you hit save. Then your changes will be saved. It has a little message and changes saved. So there's also something. Oh, okay. This one you don't have to go to the managed communities things. These are options that are right there as soon as you're on your VK page, right? There's a drop down arrow on the upper right corner. You hit that and you go down to settings, I believe. Yeah, so then you can hit blocked. And then you hit block users. And then if you have any, you can block any particular thing. So yeah, those are the two things you got to know about. That's the VK one. I also looked for those kind of similar issues on the other platforms. So this is what I'm getting familiar with. So I've gotten those 5 platforms. The VK, Telegram, Odyssey, Rumble, and TikTok. Again, for TikTok and Telegram, you've got to convert your video to MP4, or it's not going to upload. Then you got to start learning how to block people and how to restrict the people that can leave comments. Now, according to all these social media video things, they say you're supposed to engage, and actually, and when you look at the gigs, that's what everyone's promising. I'm gonna, I'll set up your account and this and this and this, and I'll engage and all that kind of things, and they get down to specifics as far as the kind of responses they can. So you're supposed to engage. This is how you're supposedly build up a community, online community, right? You allow for the comments, you engage with the people that leave comments and all that kind of things. Your titles, whatever media for me it's videos, your titles and descriptions have to be, as descriptive as possible. Your images should be, your thumbnails in other words, should be very compelling and all that kind of things. Include text in these things. 1 or 2 words, but include something. No more than 4, because it does get kind of cluttered quickly. But yeah, include text in your thumbnails if at all possible, right? Sometimes it's not appropriate, but if it is, include text. So these are basic things. And another thing, this should be considered just basic SEO issues. And you have to think it's going to take as long as any other SEO issue. It's not going to be overnight. And it could take weeks, if not months, for you to see some real progress. And there are no guarantees. Even in the Fiverr, when you engage with these people, they make it a point to tell the client that's looking for SEO specialist people that there are no guarantees, and there are only good SEO practices, right? And that it takes a long time. So these issues, all these issues, is what I'm juggling around with. So yeah. Again, if I thought it was worth enough to throw down $100, and that is what I did, I obviously think it's important enough to get done. But even the best social media manager, all they can do is figure out, get a good handle on your particular business and your objectives, and a viable way to meet those objectives, and give you a kind of checklist, daily, weekly, whatever checklist that you can go through to make sure you keep up the work they started, basically, if you don't engage them on an ongoing basis. So, yeah. This is something that is so in the air, who knows? There's nothing exact or precise about it. Hopefully the people on the platform you happen to be on like your material enough to push it, to promote it. They may say they're not promoting it, but they have their own little thing that they're pushing for, right? Whether it's a governmental thing or their own pocketbooks. And they are absolutely in it for themselves, which I suppose is all a business person is required to be. So, yeah, they're not doing you any favors. If they can't find a way to make money off of you, you're not going to be on their platform, or you're not going to be very effective on their platform. So I'm just trying stuff out now, which according to the video I read up on, it's the same one I left the link to, and then there's some other page thing. Yeah, just initially you gotta try stuff out. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it'll gain traction, but yeah, you gotta start somewhere. So at this point, is it going to take 4 months? Is it going to take 2 to 3 times longer than I think? Like what Deb says, Brett Deb. So is it going to take 2 years? I don't know. The writing part is the easy part. The promoting it is. It's the part everybody sings. Where everybody sings. Well, some stay afloat, especially those pushing any official narratives, right? So, otherwise, good luck. It is usually a quiet. No, actually, there was some ruckus yesterday. Pretty big ruckus too. I don't know what it was. Maybe there isn't a quiet neighborhood anymore. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 23 minutes. That means 2 solid videos for TikTok. And the end of that's going to be cut off. You're not going to see any of the time frame thing, or which is right now it's February 2nd, 2023. Because for the most part, you're not going to see any time frame thing for TikTok videos, because I talk too dang much. Alright, so I already have 2 videos for TikTok. Yeah, part 1, part 2. Okay. Yeah. And I'm making it all bilingual when I can. I was even including it in the title for Rumble, but they did the YouTube thing, and now you can only put 100 characters for their titles. Before you could, I'm not sure there was if there was a limit, it was considerably longer than 100 characters. So, yeah, I'm hitting 25 minutes pretty soon. Okay. That's going to be 3 videos. No, this last part I can cut off completely from TikTok. That's right. Oh, 2 good videos. Ridiculous. Okay, it is 4:09 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't know what day it is. Oh, it's a Thursday. Okay, isn't that nice? Thursday afternoon. February 2nd, 2023, somewhere in Brooklyn, here in New York, USA. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you later. Take care.